So we're going to move through section 8.1.4, Is There Another Way?, which talks about the regular polygon angle connections. It's important to notice that the exterior angle, given in this figure as angle A, has an important relationship to the interior angle. These two angles, beta and alpha, are supplementary. So that's one of the things we know from this table. The measure of the interior angle has a relationship to the measure of the exterior angle, and that relationship is supplementary. We also know that the number of sides has a relationship to the measure of the interior angle, and that is given by the expression that you wrote about last week, where we have an expression for the number of triangles that can be built that gives us the sum of the measures of the interior angles of any polygon. Whereas this quantity divided by the number of angles, because remember n represents not just the number of sides, but also the number of angles, and also the number of vertices, equals the measure of one angle if and only if, now here's the important part, if and only if the polygon is what? When is it true that all angles will be equal or congruent? When the polygon is regular. So here's your any polygon situation. Here's your regular polygon situation. And we also discovered that the sum of the exterior angles for any polygon is always 360. So the sum of the measures of the interior angles changes, the sum of the measures of the exterior angles does not change. And that was illustrated by this drawing where all of those exterior angle measures added together as we collapse them onto each other. So if I remove this part of the drawing, can I do that? I can do that. So I removed the polygon and I get these exterior angles closer and closer and closer to each other, and they collapse onto a single point. This is where the 360 comes from, because we have a 360-degree angle around that point. So in question 8-36, you're asked to explore the regular polygon angle web, and that's going to be important to tonight's performance exercise. If you know the number of sides of a regular polygon, how can you find the measure of an interior angle directly? So you'll be reading through 8-36 and 8-37 as part of tonight's discussion board.